Good morning. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Thursday, June 2nd, 2022. I'm about to go up in there. Today we're taking out a carrier. Not a carrier. Daniel's a carrier?
The outdoor unit is.
Oh.
The indoor unit's makeshift.
An old R22 system. Oh my God, I'm going up in here. Look at this. Let's see. Oh.
This is that's the abandoned.
That's the abandoned one?
Yeah.
Wow.
With some pretty nice ductwork that we may be able to incorporate.
Oh.
I don't know.
Where's the new unit? Where's the old? Where's the?
Most of it's gone.
It was here?
Yeah.
Where's
right
the outdoor
here.
unit going?
It was right over there, but I figure we'll put the new unit way closer to the ductwork.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Wow, we have a big giant attic. You see? So the unit we're taking out is right there.
There's a
And this is the air handler for it.
There's a breaker there, and that also goes outside.
Ah. Okay. Very nice. Okay. And here's our hatch.
Yes.
Hi, Peter.
Hello.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi.
Okay. So I see you cutting out the line set.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to keep the location there? Or you want to put it over there?
Condenser?
Or is that a walkway?
Oh, it's a tight walkway.
Tight walkway?
I think we should keep it where it was.
Okay, we'll keep it where it was.
Because there's like the electricals that comes down there, and it's a nice conduit.
Okay. Then so it shall be. And this is all the ductwork. So they basically had this flex connecting to the supply plenum off of this air handler. And the return, where's the return?
The return is ripped up.
Is ripped up.
Yeah.
Does it exist?
Yeah, so that's the return plenum on top.
That one right there?
The return, yeah.
So that's the return plenum, which goes all the way over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look at this old ductwork.
I don't know. But
I don't know. Well, we'll test static pressures and make sure that we're good. And we'll adjust fan speed accordingly.
Do you think that we could just... no, maybe not.
Say it. Speak, Danielson.
Put the unit, like... It's kind of dumb because it's going to be right on the supply ductwork, but then hook it up right to the return and just flex the supply in.
No. No. We could, ideally, if they wanted to spend a few $1,000s more, replace all the ductwork.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't. They use multiple credit cards just as a down payment.
Yeah.
I know. Did we offer them financing?
Yes,
Yeah.
he wanted to pay cash.
I hear you. I hear you. Okay.
The ductwork's not awful. It's solid. It's all hard.
Yeah, wrapped with insulation that looks like squirrels and raccoons and maybe some other vermin.
But the majority of it's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what the numbers show when we do the right tests during the commissioning of the new Bosch IDS 2.0. All right, this is the high-rise pad for my heat pump condenser. Here's the old carrier. 3-ton. Perfect for this house with the lack of proper insulation. There's the line set. We're going to make that hole closer to the wall. And then we'll take our line set covers, the line hide, and make that nice and pretty. Okay, we'll put the new disconnect panel there. Not bad. Not too shabby. We're going to have to get a supply and return plenum, though. Take off for the air handler. But other than that, should be good to go. Right? Good. Okay. All right. I'm waiting for the brothers to bring up the air handler through the garage, top of that platform, onto the platform I'm standing on, and onto here. Show you guys something real quick. This fetters. See how it pulls in fresh air and discharges outside? That's because this is a packaged unit. All right.
Why are we here? side. You're not going to go through the wood. It's thick wood.
I don't care. Yeah, I want the units.
We're right by that edge spot.
All right. The only issue with trying to get this up there is there's no place for me to grab.
I mean,
lift it vertically unless I grab
when making it stand up.
right there. All right. So if you,
Or if we lift it up and just
yeah,
flop it down.
sure.
So we're gonna go up and that way. Okay. You got a finger under it?
Okay. All right. We're now up on the first platform, and it's got to go over there. Stay tuned. All right. Let's pick up Peter. Hi, Peter. All right. I want you to find a double breaker. All right. You see any?
Yeah, I see one.
How many you have? Turn it off.
I see two. It says 15 on it. You want to turn it off?
Yeah, turn it off. All right. Turn it back on. Now go to the other one.
Okay. Other one off.
All right. And we have no power. All right. Thank you, Peter.
All right, no problem.
We have 240 volts coming to this double pole, double throw breaker. There's two of them here actually, right? So conveniently enough, I got one set which is marked 40 amp, right? That's going to our condenser. Here's that line voltage, 240 volts going to my condenser. And the other two, these red ones on the outside, right? One, this was L1, and this is neutral. That was going up and around to this switch. That was powering the old air handler. So all I'm gonna do now, right? Here's a neutral. I don't really need that, but I need L1 there and L2 there, and that'll give me 240 volts. So now that the power is off, right, my non-contact tester, it's always a good practice to follow up with a true multimeter and make sure there's no voltage there. But now that the power is off, to this from the main panel, I could safely work in here, and I'm going to bring a 240 volt line from those breakers to the Bosch. All right, and since I have a switch here, or a breaker to power off the unit when it's being serviced, I'm not going to add another switch box there. So nice and easy. We lucked out. All right, guys, it is 10:50. Still same day, still June 2nd, still 2022. Let me show you what we got done so far. Hard to see, but there is my 3/4, my 3/8 line set that Peter right now is zip tying together. We're going to take some straps and secure it to the roof rafters. We're going to bring that down and then into the evaporator right there. I already ran my line voltage to the blower, and I have my L1 and L2 connected right there, and I have right now common, wire nutted off with the Wago, and I have R and G because it's getting kind of warm up here and we just have air blowing. So I got air blowing, I got the fan moving, just to get some air moving in here, because it does feel better when you just have stagnant 90 degree, at least 90 degree temperature. Even though it's 73 outside, it is getting kind of toasty in here. And as I was commenting before about the lack of insulation and the pile of shit that's there from vermin and rodents and squirrels, raccoons.
There's a bird flying around here earlier.
There's a bird flying around in here?
Came from over there, landed on a fan, went over there, saw me, went towards me, went back, and then
Did you freak out?
just a little.
It'd be nice if you had a GoPro on and got that on film. That would have been epic. You probably was screaming like a little fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen.
I think it's going down as a whole for the concert.
As a whole, yeah, like all the bird's nest that we saw, we pulled out of the hole that we made to make the line set entry easier. All right. Well, not so bad. I have a insulated supply plenum transition there, going to a round takeoff. We're going to come around with some ductwork, and we're going to connect to that. I know it's pathetic, but it is what it is. And that's my return plenum, and we're going to make another one of those boxes, put that there. And like I said, as long as my static pressure is good and we can adjust fan accordingly, it'll still be a tits install. Hashtag love Bosch, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag love Bosch. Let's take out these. There's a flat screw there. There's one there, and there's one there. Old Honeywell T87F mercury-based thermostat. She's old as AF.
Yeah, this is... Touching these scares me on a service call.
Why? Because it'll
I
break?
feel like it'll break and that's it.
Just don't drop on the floor and break the mercury all over the guy's floor. All right, now, there's a screw there and a screw there. We'll take the base plate off, and then we'll take out the 2 Phillips screws. 3, because we have R, white, and green. Old Honeywell. Yo-yo.
It's the longest screws.
Yeah. Hopefully we can fish the wire and it's not like stapled inside the wall. That would suck.
I don't think they'd staple the wall.
Don't be surprised. They did things differently back in the days. Interrupted by a phone call. You know, it'd be kind of effed up if we're interrupted by Peter falling through the ceiling right there.
It'd be funny though.
That would be kind of funny. As long as he actually doesn't actually physically fall through it.
We had that a couple times at my other job.
Okay, now let's take off these 2. Yeah, at that crazy oil company that shouldn't be doing air conditioning.
They had a bigger...
They purge with refrigerant, right?
Yeah. They had a bigger guy there. Very, very big.
So he couldn't even fit through the beams.
And yeah, so
he got stuck?
His legs were just dangling through one day.
He got stuck.
And
Did you have to cut the beams out to get him out?
I wasn't there for it.
That's epic though. As long as he doesn't get hurt, and that sucks though. But if you fall through the ceiling, you only fall through a ceiling once, or put a foot through a ceiling once.
He did it twice.
Yeah, so that just shows you. Okay, now I think we're gonna be good. Look at this. It looks like telephone wire. See, it's flat.
We could
Skinny.
tie the new wire.
Yes,
to
let's
it,
get some.
tape it.
Yep, tape it. So let's get some 5-wire, and we're gonna run new thermostat wire. It'd be nice if we could just tie it right into this thermostat here. That would be nice. One thermostat for both, but we are using the heat pump functionality of the Bosch, but we're still going to maintain the oil for emergency heat on those really cold days. If it ever gets like -10 degrees, she'll fire that up. For domestic hot water, still using oil, but for central heating and cooling, we got the Bosch. Running the new wire, 5-wire, to the air handler from thermostat location. So it's got a screwdriver in there. Put your fingers in there, friction. Easy peasy. You good, Daniel? Nope. Take as much as you need. You don't want to have splices along the way if possible. All right, now I'm back outside. Daniel's installing the White Rogers Emerson Sensi Wi-Fi thermostat on the wall. We removed that Honeywell T87F mercury-based thermostat. Now in New York State, we could mail those off to a mercury reclamation center, I don't know, something like that, through the Department of Health and Environmental Protection. I can also drop them off at Johnstone, for the collection of those mercury thermostats. We want to protect the environment. Let's not forget that, all right? I'm working on the other knockdown. This is the 19 by 19 by 20 plenum. Got the flange already on it. It's knocked down. I got it from Ferguson. I really hate putting these together because, again, I'm not a tin knocker. I'm just a plumber. I can't ever get those corners in. It's such a pain in the ass, I swear. But once I'm done getting this top cover on, I'm going to cut my hole for my takeoff and then wrap this thing with some insulation, the bubble wrap, and I've learned that you have to wrap it twice. So I learned that. Thank you for the community for giving me that bit of advice that you need to wrap it twice to have that insulating value that is necessary. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. Let's get the show on the road. Okay, I like to use my mastic tape to seal up the joints. So I did that. Then I took my stick-on collar, my round stick-on collar. I put it on the top there and I just scored the line. And then I cut a hole with the Milwaukee M18 shears, power shears. Now I'm gonna wrap it, not with this insulation, but I got a new roll right there. We're gonna wrap this around twice, fold everything in, tape it together, put the takeoff on, and then bring it upstairs to the attic. And I got my knee pad. This is a CLC. I got this from Johnstone. I don't know the part number, look it up. CLC knee pad, Johnstone, you'll find it, guys. All right, getting it done. It is 11:20 in the morning. There's a return plenum box, identical to the supply box. It's gonna look really tits when we're all done. Daniel, I got a question for you. You know what that is?
What?
That box.
It is air conditioner that has exhaust and outside air.
You know why it has outside air?
Is it for economy or something?
Yeah, that's a good educated guess. So he has two ducts going outside, if you notice, right?
Yeah.
And give it a little more thought. Why would I need two ducts going outside off of that? And then we have a supply and return over here as well.
Does it only cool and heat fresh air and return air goes outside?
It may, but no. Well, take a guess where the compressor is.
Oh, it's like an RTU.
Yeah. Imagine building this beast up here from the 1950s, 1960s.
You should take it.
Should take it?
Yeah.
How you want to get it out of here? You want to cut a hole through the side of the lady's house? Self-contained central air conditioning package unit. You duct outside, intake and supply air, because you have to cool off the condensing coil, right? Or the condensing coil needs to be discharged that heat, right?
That's cool.
All right, Peter's working with the R8. We're gonna bring that up here, and I'm gonna connect that somehow, some way to there. And as long as our pressures test that okay, we'll be good to go. We'll have a great Bosch IDS 2.0 system. Heat pumps. Peter, you ready for me? You ready to feed me? I'm hungry.
Yep.
Okay, let's get going. All right, 10 after 12. Just had the pipe nurse, Mrs. Pipe Doctor, bring us some ice cold water and some beverages. Dying of thirst here. And it's only 73 degrees outside and it's overcast, but it's hot as F up in that attic. So I'm right next to the condenser. We have it set up to vacuum down. It passed a nitrogen pressure test at 400 PSI. Let me show you how we bring it down to, 200, 150 microns, even lower if possible. And let me show you what we use to make that happen. All right, disregard Daniel's field piece S-Man refrigerant manifold. Disregard that because that's not in the equation right now. See? You're gonna see I have the field piece. This is the VP, what the hell is this one? This is the 8CFM one, I think. Yeah, the 8CFM one, the VP85, right? And we wanna make sure that's on level ground, as level as possible, unlike those reams, by the way. And I will be picking the best comment on that ream post. Remember those two reams that were angled like on a 45-degree angle towards the guy's house? One was like inches away from the wall. A lot of constructive criticism in the video that was about. But I had asked, pop quiz Thursday, what's wrong with this picture? And most of you had commented that it's not a Bosch, or they're not Bosch outdoor units, and that was quite funny. So we're gonna give away the best answer, and I'll use the YouTube random comment generator picker to pick one of the best answers. We're gonna give them a Let's Go Bosch Pipe Doctor Summer 22 t-shirt in the size that you want, a hat, Pipe Doctor FlexFit hat. You're gonna get some Bosch paraphernalia. So you're gonna get a nice little swag care package. Peter, go for the insulated cooler first with the water. The insulated cooler first with the water, Peter. The insulated cooler, that's a bag.
It's insulated though.
Is that a cooler? No, but what next to it is a cooler. All right, make sure you zip it back up and replace it with a bottle of water from the bag. All right, smart. Okay. Anyway, we'll be picking a winner from that over the weekend. Okay. You see these two big giant fat hoses? Well, those are specifically used to vacuum down. And these are by Accutools, right? This is the TruBlu Evacuation kit. This kit is with the BluVac Plus Micron gauge. Is roughly $1,300 at True Tech Tools. Keep that in mind. But having the right tools for the job makes the job go that much easier and faster. The faster the job is, you know, let's go Bosch, the faster we get to go home. Ain't that right, Daniel? You like going home early, don't you?
That's right, I do.
That's right, me too. Especially on a nice overcast day, you know, after...
It's gonna rain soon.
Is it? Oh, no. I was about to say it's about to be a pool day. Okay, so down there we have our Schrader core removal tools on both sides, and those came with the Accutools. And I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but Accutools, whatever you want to say it, tomato, it's all good.
Accurate, Accutools.
Just remember, let's go Bosch. Hashtag let's go Bosch. So we have both of those hooked up there, and I have them both hooked up to the vacuum pump, the field piece. I have the Micron gauge off one of the ports there, and you're going to see how quickly this bad boy pulls down. Right? It's amazing, right? Amazing. Right now, I'm going to try to bring you into there. You're going to see that Micron gauge has high P. I mean, say high pressure. Really, it's not low enough to be registerable. So we're going to wait, and I'm going to keep the film rolling. And we're going to see, right, how quickly that starts to pull down in real time, ladies and gentlemen. Real time. And look at that. Real time. See? Not even time to pause. Not even time to pause. I'm keeping it real. I'm going to have a sip of water. Get off me. Damn mosquito. No, I did not find the bird inside the house. Oh, yeah, Peter told me he attacked him. Yeah. And then I said, don't even think about filing a workman's comp claim. Well, I don't really care.
Bird protection.
Bird protection.
Didn't buy proper bird protection.
And no, ladies and gentlemen, it's not my favorite water, Aquapana. I should probably fire the wife or give her demotion. How come she bring me Poland Spring? Yes, what do you think? I overeat water and beverages?
Like you're gonna overeat drinks.
I'm a bowler like that anyway, though. But all right, 800 microns. Look at that. In less than a minute, we went from atmosphere to 700 microns and below. Where else are you gonna get that kind of performance from your tools? Look at that. We're already at 600 and dropping. 590. 580, 570, 560, 50, 40, 30. I'm keeping it rolling, ladies and gentlemen, because I want you to see how low we can get this down. Peter, the time right now is 12:15 exactly. There's the second hand. Within the next minute, what micron do you think this is going to be at? Within the next minute, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the clock starting right now. Right, it is 12:15. You have less than 60 seconds to guess what the microns are going to be on the BluVac Plus Micron gauge by Accutools. What do you think it's going to be at?
The minute's starting now.
Well, about 40 seconds ago. 30 seconds.
180.
180. Daniel. Microns.
250.
250. 180, 250. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get your guess. We have less than 15 seconds. 15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Pause the video right now and post your answer what the micron gauge is going to be reading at in the next 5 seconds. Okay. There it is. 265. 265, ladies and gentlemen. The closest without going over is going to get an opportunity to shave Daniel's stash. No, I will give them a care package. Compliments of Mikey Pipes, that's me, Bosch, and Pipe Doctor. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to acquire one of these Let's Go Bosch Summer 2022 short sleeve t-shirts, we got them available in medium, large, extra large, 2XL, and if you really are a big boy, I got 3XL for all you hefty guys out there. Or chicks, you know, more cushion for the pushing. All right, 211, 210. We're going to close that up in the next minute or two. We're going to do a decay test. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to want to miss it. And congratulations to all the winners. Well, the winner. And the gas ballast is open the whole time. You got to close the gas ballast when it gets to around 2,000 microns. I think Accutools and TruTech tools say around 10,000 microns, but we're at 144 microns and dropping, 143 microns, 142 microns. But ladies and gentlemen, if you do, HVAC and you got to pull down vacuums, I highly recommend you purchase and invest the Accutools TruBlu Evacuation Kit. I've had this one this is my third season, third summer, and I just purchased a brand new one, which is in my truck. So again, we both do HVAC. The other Mike, not so much, but when I pass my truck on to the next guy the next full-time guy, because I'll be bouncing down to South Carolina real soon, there'll be one in each truck. We're at
your truck on?
Well, I'm not, I gotta, I'll drive around in the J-Wagon or the Ram. Or maybe even get myself a G-Wagon.
It's such a big truck to give to somebody, though.
I know.
It seems kind of scary.
It seems kind of scary?
What happens when you hire someone and they drive like Kelvin?
Oh. The problem is you gotta hire someone who's responsible, mature, and kind of like you. Responsible and mature. And you trust them, just like I trust you, and Mike, and Peter. If I didn't trust you guys, you wouldn't be here, right? But get the job done. But yeah, I love Accutools. So if you guys do HVAC, you got to pull down, vacuums on your refrigeration lines. I highly recommend you get that. You can find them at TruTech Tools, and if you really want to cheat the system a little bit at TruTech Tools, on their website, you go to the True Friends. And I'm not a true friend of TruTech Tools, but that doesn't matter, right? You go to, they have lists all of their closest influencers. And there's this one guy, Mr. Know-It-All. And the coupon code to get 7% off is Know-It-All. So when you check out, you get 7% off by typing coupon code Know-It-All, and it's KNOW, it all, not NO, right? Just like that guy who sent me the letter for the check for the Bosch shirt. I know he did some kind of grammatical error on his letter. Regardless, it's all good. But use that coupon code and you'll get 7% off your TruTech Tools order. Pretty good. I just used that this past weekend. I got some new tools to test static pressure. They had a whole kit. It was like, I don't know, $500, $400, whatever. So I used that code. I got 7% off. It's not bad. All right, let's go do a decay. All right, so right now we have both straighter core tools closed, and we hit start, and we're 10 seconds into it, and it measures basically pressure rise, right? And right now you can see the decay has passed. What would you like to do? And we can quit decay test, and it's a wrap. Easy peasy. All right now Daniel's going to open the liquid side service valve. And we have a yellow jacket ratchetable wrench there. It's a liquid size we open up first, right? I keep forgetting.
Yeah, because that's the natural flow.
Yeah. Well, in cooling mode.
True.
And by the way, I'd like to give a special shout out to Bosch Thermotechnology Group for being a sponsor of the Mikey Pipes Pipe Doctor YouTube channel. I really appreciate the support. You guys make incredible products, and I'm so glad to be your YouTube influencer of your great and amazing products. Amazing. The Bosch IDS 2.0. This thing is off the charts with the SEER rating. Amazing, epic, 100%, full throttle, balls to the floor, right? Pedal to the metal, 9.9 amps when it's running at 100%, 80 speed inverter compressor. And it's not called a compressor, it's called an inverter, but think of it like a compressor. but it has 80 speeds, ladies and gentlemen. The indoor blower motor, 5 speeds. And of course, the condenser fan motor, 10 speeds. It does not get any much better than that. So if you're in agreement, all at once, hashtag on the bottom, hashtag let's go Bosch, hashtag love Bosch. All right, we have the liquid line opening up. Once that's done, we'll open up the suction side. And realistically, we could be able to fire this bad boy up as soon as we get the low voltage connections in the attic wired up. And I guess that's what we got to do next. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to want to miss it. And if you are the closest without going over, guessing the microns that happened just about 9 minutes ago, please email me a screenshot of your answer to mike@mikeypipes.com. Looking forward to hearing from you, and I will acknowledge receipt of the email by replying to you. All right, time to go back up into the abyss. All right. Hi, Peter. Oh, you got condensate ready? Okay. Our ductwork, good. We have to still connect that to there. Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. And okay, we have to run control wire. So this is thermostat, right? And my condenser is somewhere over there, right? Right there. Okay, let's get this done, ladies and gentlemen. All right, primary condensate is in place. And I'm gonna put some supports here, not PVC pipe. And then we'll secure them down with some 3/4 inch pipe clamps. But there's the clear condensate trap. I also got to wrap that with some insulation. I got a piece right there because in an unconditioned space, that clear trap needs to be insulated. I learned that a few months ago, guys. Thanks for pointing that out to me. It's written on the labeling. We're gonna run the emergency drain out from there. We're gonna go under here and then out the side. And we'll have a little elbow outside, and we'll let the customer know that if you ever see this dripping, there's a problem, give us a call and we'll come take care of you. All right, there's Peter with the pipe. Let's get this show on the road. All right, there's my return plenum and return flex going to the existing. Again, you can drag a camel to water, but can't make it drink. If they had a few more $1,000s to spend, I would have replaced all the ductwork, but in all actuality, the ductwork is not that bad. It's actually all tight and sealed. Some parts are missing some insulation. If we have some extra time here, maybe we'll tighten it up a little bit, but there's obviously a animal infestation up here with birds. I have literally piles of feces, animal feces over there. I don't know if you probably saw it earlier. All right. We're connecting. We got a takeoff. And we're connecting our flex going around here to the supply plenum. I insulated the trap, the clear P-trap. It comes with the brush. It's a very nice trick. Very nice trick. I like using those. And I didn't know in the past, but you have to insulate. Otherwise they sweat and then you'll get some drippage, condensation dripping. This really came out nice. It is 1:34. Still June 2nd, still year 2022. But I really like the way this came out. The guys did a great job. Very, very nice. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful Kodak moment right there. Beautiful. Secondary drain here, going outside. We'll let the customer know if you ever see water dripping there that you need to call for service because the next thing that's going to leak is your ceiling. Ain't that right? Okay, really looked out here. Very, very nice. Nice job. Enjoy. All right, a few more things to do. Oh, come on, one-handedly. No, right there. Oh. If you ain't testing, you're guessing, baby. That's me, Mikey Pipes. All right, we're done up here. Let's go down to the outdoor condenser. Freaking hot as F out here, boy, I tell you. Hot as fuck. Okay. Now, I want to show you this outdoor condenser. This heat pump condenser. It is like whisper quiet. So be very, very quiet. We're hunting wabbit. Also, it hasn't rained, but we're condensing. So we're draining, we're extracting humidity from the conditioned space inside the house. Here's that Bosch IDS 2.0 heat pump. She's running. You can hear that inverter. The inverter is running at one of the 80 speeds that it runs at. Condenser fan motor, one of 10 speeds it runs at. Remember, if you ain't testing, you're guessing. Daniel did an amazing job with the 3/8 and the 3/4 inch. All right, to there. Very nice. And yeah, I guess we got to fill in that hole, but then the birds are going to die up there, right? You know, so we're going to, you know, I guess we'll be very liberal, and we'll protect the birds. We won't fill in the hole because we don't want the babies to be born up there without their mommies. You know?
Babies are down here.
They're down here?
Yeah.
Where?
There's some shell.
There were some shells?
This is its guts.
Oh, do we see any fetus? No. Okay. No fetus. It's a blue egg too, huh?
Yeah.
Got like a aqua sea foam green, like Kohler.
Discharging very hot.
Yeah? Look at that, 100 degrees? Almost 101.
Degrees.
Very nice. Very, very nice. We'll take some readings inside the house. But other than that, this Bosch IDS 2.0 3-ton heat pump system is complete, ladies and gentlemen. It looks absolutely amazing. And don't forget, if you want any t-shirts, available in medium, large, extra large, 2XL, and for you really big boys out there, 3X. Very, very beautiful job. I think, and this is the first Bosch or air conditioning system that you directly sold yourself.
Yeah.
And I think the homeowner made a comment that you're a very good salesman.
Yeah.
If you know the product, it sells itself, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it comes with a premium. Yes, it's more expensive than a traditional central air conditioning system. Listen, alternatively, we gave him an option to put a ream in. A reamer. And carrier, right? But since she has oil heat, right, and we don't have, you know, extreme cold winters in the New York metropolitan Long Island area, this is a perfect candidate to also heat your home. Beautiful, beautiful machine. Look at Daniel's proudly taking photos. Let's go Bosch, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go Bosch.
Sometimes louder, other times as it ramps up and down to whatever it needs to. But this is it. The thermostat inside, you can do heating and cooling. It'll switch over to a heat pump, so this will operate heating too. Any questions? Okay.
Awesome system. Awesome. You're gonna be quite happy. You're gonna be very happy, actually. That oil bill's got to be gonna be quite expensive this winter. You already know, with diesel $7 a gallon, diesel's home heating oil, same thing.
And you can't even hear the fan inside right now.
No, it's crazy.
It's like dead
What's the
silent.
temperature inside, Daniel?
77 inside,
Okay.
and it's supplying 60.
Excellent. So we have a 13 degree delta, 18 degree. No,
Yeah.
17 degree delta T, 77, 60.
Yeah.
Excellent. Not bad considering original ductwork, which is not bad.
I'm going with the ladder.
Yes. All right. As long as the hatch is closed. Very nice. Very nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed watching highlights of today's install. We took out an ancient wildebeest, which Daniel already had disconnected and almost out of the attic with Peter's help before I got here at around 8:20 in the morning. But wow, amazing. So, if you're an HVAC contractor who installs central air conditioning systems and once in a blue moon heat pump systems, like me, strongly consider the Bosch IDS 2.0. Now, a little bit of advice. There's some rumor about the IDS 2.1. Rumor, all right? Trust me, when it comes out, it's hard to perfect perfection, which Bosch did with the IDS 2.0 system. Hard to perfect that, but there is rumor that the 2.1 will add some Wi-Fi capabilities for remote monitoring by the contractor, amongst a few other little bells and whistles. But if you install HVAC equipment, I highly recommend that you add Bosch to your brand lineup and your offerings to your clients. Phenomenal warranty. Even if it's not registered, they're gonna get 10 years of parts coverage. Amazing, amazing machines. I think we've put in probably close to 30 of these systems so far in the past few years. Amazing, amazing machines. I personally have the 2-ton in my own house. It's great. The other day was 95 degrees and it kept my floor, the master suite, at 67 degrees. No humidity issues. It's epic. Now, I was just going through the Mikey Pipes WhatsApp group chat, and I posted a picture. I posted a picture there, and someone responded, Mr. Daniel Tang, no surge protection. I'm like, damn it, Daniel, you forgot. So shout out to Daniel Tang. He actually has a dual fuel Bosch IDS 2.0 with Carrier Infinity gas-fired furnace that we installed, I think the beginning of last winter, and he loves the machine. He loves the setup, and he has solar panels, and I can't wait to hit him up in probably November or December, and we're going to do a previous year versus the current year energy consumption difference, and that's really going to that really sets these Bosches apart from these other brands that are out there. Amazing. Literally amazing. But I'm going to send Daniel out to the outdoor disconnect to install the Rector Seal surge protector. Finish out the paperwork because this is his job. He sold it. He gets paid and does all the paperwork with the homeowner. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And be sure to, in the comments section, just type in #LoveBosch. Catch you on the next one. Until next time, be well. God bless. Stay safe.